Hello, hello, hello. Let's go with Rummenigge and then Iniesta. Pieri. বুঝলাম না, আমার মনে হয় প্লেয়ার কি হয়ে গেছে নাকি? বিয়ের 106 কোনের কি কাস্টম ফ্রেন্ডলি নাই?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing
বুঝলাম
like
না, গলা
home
বসে
match
গেছে
day,
কেন?
especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and they
Alright,
should be in for something very special.
first match.
So it's down to business here. Chelsea have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
ওরে মায়ের থুরাম।
Well, that looks a decent ball, and he welcomes it in.
আরে
That was not Pogba. Belletti. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy Vinicius Junior in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer.
Shoots! That is so
Finally.
good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Vieri. It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Iniesta. Oh, that's nice. He's trying to...
What the heck?
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Probing pass. Belletti. Yamal. Yamal! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Great skill, that's nice.
Xavi Alonso.
No, that's been intercepted. Vieri. And it's Belletti. Del Piero. And that could set him on his way.
There will be 1 minute
getting
at
this
a
one
time.
clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now
I think
I'd just
on the
like
whole,
to
the
read
team
out our
linked up
fan
very
club
well and
members who
has
are
been
celebrating their
organised,
birthdays
hence
today.
their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
He's having a hit! Oh, trying to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Yeah. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. Costa Curta. Threads one in.
That's positional goal. The utilisation of space. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. Gerrard can see things others simply cannot. 60 minutes played. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior. And this is Torres.
That's certainly more
একটু
likely.
জন্য বেঁচে গেলাম।
The intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end
Looking to play him in. Corner it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Chelsea with the corner. They're first.
Coming on to replace him is number 20. Van Nistelrooy.
Michael claims comfort. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vieri. Sergio, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Are
Del Piero really had a clever trick to shake off his
shoot দিনে
opponent,
হয়ে
but
গেছে
he's left shaking his own head in
Number
disappointment.
6. Vinicius Junior.
Put
Coming on
more
the
power
field
into your
is
shots.
Number 22, Messi.
Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Vieri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in a great position here. Stood up well to him there. And it's Iniesta. The final 5 minutes. Smoothly does it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, that is
2
not the
added
best
minutes
ball.
has been indicated.
An apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nicely intercepted. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Vieri picking up the Man of the
Hello
Match award,
attendees,
and
this
no
is a
surprise
lost
there.
children's announcement.
ভালো প্লেয়ার আছে এটা
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three...
Goes for the shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Lucas Moura probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
अरे
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Lucas Moura. He's a sharp little ball here. Royce! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Royce actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rodri.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive...
He's gone for
अरे
goal!
फेक शॉट
No, he's missed it.
Bangladesh really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Roberto Carlos.
Might want to be careful there.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. You have just joined us. Well, you've missed no goals. And it's been played through. And this is Eto. Just the goalkeeper shapes the shoots! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of
अरे
real significance.
लुक लुक
Everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And there's green grass ahead of him.
तू
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution
अरे
and get others into the match.
अरे
Whistle's gone, and the
fuck
referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona with this to equalise. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri.
बाज पास
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk.
अरे
Good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Del Piero. Aubameyang. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at
We are
half-time.
glad to inform you that today's
Well, it's
match
been a
day
tight game,
programs
but
are
one that's
available from
packed with
stands
incidents
located
and
by the
talking
gates.
points. A decent
I'm
watch
sure they
this,
will make fine
and it's
souvenirs.
1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. super shot, surely! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case. And no,
Just off target.
that is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Yeah. Vicious ball here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lucas Moura. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. That's a booking. Always looked it. That's good running with the ball. And it's Del Piero. He's found a way through. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Great vision. And he's in on goal. That has not gone well. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a cute ball. That pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Royce cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Lucas Moura. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Del Piero. Steaming Del Piero!
अरे fucking Piero को मारो.
He's given the feeling that he can pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Now it's Royce. That looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's got away.
That was lovely, that.
And the shot! And he whips it in. And that has left him in a heap. That is a brilliant interception.
Bangladesh
2
really
added
wanted
minutes
to-
have been indicated.
Fabulous save by Bruno. Rummenigge going full tilt down the left. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled
welcome
out
to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very...
Messi!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Some good work on the right flank here. Belletti making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful...
और क्लियर कर दो उचित चीज़ फाइव लाइन होती है
Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
अरे ये तो
Played. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Mateus. Passing nice and neat. And this is Eto. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager...
अरे फेक शॉट
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mateus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Doué. There he goes, motoring forward. And that's Villa. They're back on the ball again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Doué. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shoots! It's in! And again they hit the front. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh,
2
very
running
neat and
minutes
tidy.
has been indicated.
Well, this is what... Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Mateus. Oh, important interception. And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
He's having a shot! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passes short and sharp.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Yeah. Mateus. Messi. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. And the finish! Oh, it's come off the
Fuck. It was my fault.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Shot could be on.
Are shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Agam, I guess.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Look at this. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass. And here's Eto'o. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Desiree Doué. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Raoul.
Let's go.
Dying minutes, and we're all square again. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And it's Pedri. Oh, that's a fine
Added
interception.
minute has been indicated.
Hazard. He is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now that's well seen too. Hazard. Hazard. Hazard goes pulsing down that left hand. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very
Substitution on
obvious
the field.
discomfort here.
Number
Well, he was the one
21.
player you had to keep
Kadri.
away from the
Coming
area.
on the
Not
field
the best
is
way to do it, though.
number
The final whistle
19.
is imminent, but I do
Kukcu.
think he'll allow time for this free kick. Decent chance!
What the
It's
heck?
run loose here, and it's pulled. And one more try!
Fuck!
So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Please be reminded that drinking is
After all
only
of that,
allowed in
Jim,
the
what are
areas
you
shown on this
thinking?
map.
Listen,
Thank you
the
very
more this
much for your
game went on,
cooperation.
a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
That's crazy.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in
Hello,
the stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on
welcome
the
to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects
Ooh,
results.
ও তো ভালো খেলে।
He's a sharp hit of ball here. Eto!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And he shoots!
আরে
Got to be quick to recover this. Serginho gets it clear. Eto with a beautifully timed run. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Ronaldinho.
আরে রোনালদিনো
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's fabulous. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Raul. Can he get it through? And Batistuta!
what the heck?
Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed and
Decent chance! moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's busted. That is Snuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Costa Curta was in no mood for any of that. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. He's had a shot! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Eto really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped
There
his
will be 3
authority in this.
minutes added time.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in it.
He's going for goal! And the whistle goes for half-time.
Bangladesh are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are
And just a
allowed to
quick reminder
continue
to
in the
please drink
same vein,
responsibly.
I can
Anyone
only see
appearing
the margin
intoxicated
getting
or
bigger.
behaving in an inappropriate manner will be
That has
removed.
been
Thank you very
a
much for your
goalless
cooperation.
half. It is
Substitution
3-1.
in progress.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that's a dangerous ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the finish! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Neymar. Well, it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Leicester attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Made into space out wide. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up. Ronaldinho! And he hits the net. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. Serginho. Messi. Well, they could break here. And for a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Batistuta. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the referee's called play back and has booked him for the original offence. Balde could try cutting inside here. And this is Raul. Neymar. He's found some space. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That looks a good ball through. He's onside. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Thuram with a definite foul there. And it's Neymar. He's found a way past. Crunching tackle. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, he's defended. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello, everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Totally
We would like to
unstoppable
ask you
today.
all to kindly
Everything
stay
he
seated
touched.
during...
A good opponent. Ooh, crazy. देखिए और बिट करा जाएगी ना আমরা খেলাই এই ম্যাচটা Let's go. এই এ কি 4-2 খেলে 4-4 অলমোস্ট আমারটাই
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome
Let's
to today's
The
go.
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy.
We
This
gotta
certainly
beat him,
matters.
bro.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary,
এই
and we
জিনিসটা
should
খুব
be in
বাজে
for
লাগে।
something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt.
Tele.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Bad pass.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Real chance!
Real chance. Let's go.
Once
Vamos.
more, it's him, and we can't be
Oh,
surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, a breakthrough.
ooh, what a goal. Damn. Suarez.
Well, that's so refreshing.
It
They
was
put
a
it
good
on
goal,
goal,
bro.
and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Number
Well, he's a
25,
defender's nightmare. You try
Luis
to send him one way,
Suarez.
and he just slips the other.
Luis Suarez.
And that has added a whole new
Luis
complexion to the game.
Suarez.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Neymar. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's burst through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Eto'o. Mbappe. Might be danger here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Decent chance! Oh yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Passing is crisp and sharp. An important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Guatemala clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Knocks it out wide. Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta. And it's Rodri. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect
2
example.
added minutes has been indicated.
Great shot!
Shit, bro.
Oh, that was a half-decent.
Shit, bro.
This possibly the last play of the half. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is
Please
quite
make
a
sure to
game.
watch the
Breathless
screen for an
and laced
information
with
bulletin
excitement.
from the
Yeah,
regional
they're ahead,
police
Peter,
department.
but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Suarez. Number 11, Neymar.
And the second half
Coming on
gets
the
underway.
field, number 8, Ibrahimovic. Number
Facing up to his
14,
adversary.
Rooney.
This is a formidable matchup. Pelé. Cross it to the back post. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Messi. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Lam with the clearance. Now it's Eto'o. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass was decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ernest. Good chance here.
Oh shit, man.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Messi. Yeah. That's a decent ball. Mbappe gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some really good ball. And the shot! Well, that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field, number 20,
So,
Pelé.
third quarter of the game.
Coming on the field is number 17, Bale.
Messi with the short one. And it's played in. And that should get the job done. That is a brilliant interception. Look at the space here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Bale. Now that's well seen too. Ernest has it in a wide position. Rodri. And he's in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now there's a fine ball. Opts to play it back.
Bangladesh can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He is
Are
through here.
kosu davdi timare khal bal khali yurdur.
Now it's
Duga
Messi.
gol miss kacchi.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed
DT
easily.
call ditam gase pass hoye geche. Duita bar.
That's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats
I'm
from the
afraid
very
to tell
beginning.
you that we're expecting traffic to be
picking
heavy
up the
after the...
It's from girl.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello everybody
camaraderie.
and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. He's had a shot! It's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Raul. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Ernest. Eto'o. And the shot! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's there to make the challenge. Lam is wide and looking to get onto this. Belletti. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kukcu is always looking to break lines.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
He's having a shot!
What about that? Who they switch it player?
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Oh, shooting chance! Superb from Vieri! A finish right from the top draw. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And this is Eto'o. Belletti.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neto. Horace! He's delivered all right! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the finish!
Are proud and
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Cruyff shifted it to the flank. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! He's got to be quick to recover this. And it's Belletti. Kukçu. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. Bernus. Nicely intercepted. Almost an hour gone. Belletti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been shifted off it. Kukçu. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Cruyff.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nicely weighted ball. So he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
The most accurate pass. Raul. Doku. It's a searching pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. I think we're just about done here. He has a look. Horace! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Neymar. Oh, red, nice interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Please join me in wishing
Voted
all
man
the
of
best
the
to
match
members
and
of our fan
deservedly.
club.